Yo guys, welcome back. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been caught up working on some personal projects I've been working on. Probably show you guys soon in a little bit on what I'm trying to build exactly, but it's for this competition. It's kind of like a company I want to start in a way, but we'll talk about that another day. But right now I'm adding stuff to the Gignor file. Stole this from somebody online. So give this guy a shout out. Don't even know how to pronounce it, honestly. Skip to Don't need all that information. It ignores anything in debug. And there's just all these files that I want to ignore. There might be some I don't, but I believe this is it. Don't need that shit. Cool. Yep, stole one off online, and then let me just push this up real quick. It might make me log in again. Oh, successful. Nice. Sweet. What's up? So if you guys are curious, go check it out. Alright, now back to our solution. So where we left off was we were starting creating the battle method for our main user, and we didn't really do much with the interaction between the two, the enemy and the player itself. So let's just do that right now. Let me think about this real quick. Always takes me a minute to figure out what exactly I want to do. None of this is ever really scripted. This is pretty much just me just having fun with the code, as you should as well, because you shouldn't take this shit seriously, honestly. Because you're going to figure out stuff like, shit, why did I do it that way? Then be like, oh, well, next time. So, for right now, I want to just, say, apparently there's a new way to do this, actually. I figured this out the other day to do concatenation, the new C# way. It's this shortcut, I believe. It's you have and if you do parentheses like that, then you can just put any C# methods or anything C# related. And let's make it console.read key. So then, oh, let me fix this too while I'm in here. Concatenating is bad, guys. Okay, it just creates more, uses up more memory than it needs to, because it creates an object for this, and it creates an object for that string, and it combines the two objects in a different place instead of just keeping it all in one place. And it's easier to read like that instead of just dealing with spaces all at once. So let's see where are other places we've done this, just to clean up the code a bit. It's always good just to go back and they call it tech debt, like just bad code in general. I might be mistaken for what tech debt actually is, but I always like going back and making, if I see something I should fix, just fix it right there and then. Like stuff like this too. I tend to click around a lot out of nowhere, and that just because I have a bit of a fidget. So if you see me just do stuff like this, part of it helps me like focus on a certain place to read. If I click around a lot, it's just like, I don't know, I tend to do shit with my hands a lot. Cool, so that's a lot better way to do it instead of creating an object for each individual string, or just use memory for each individual screen. So if you ever want to make your code cleaner, concatenating is not okay, guys. And this is a good way just to speed up the process ever so slightly. Especially if you do it like 100 times, like we're starting to do right now. Because this is a lot of, since it's a compiled application, there's a lot I want to output to users. Alright, let's just start this and see if we cause any bugs or issues. Just build real quick. Should build pretty fast, successful. Cool. Oh yeah, don't need to attach to a process. It's not a web application. Alright, let's see what happens. What do I want to do? Do I want to debug? Build. What is your name? My name is Edgar Cordova. Let's choose Ninja this time. Cool. Enemy has lost. Cool. So we already ran into one little kind of a weird issue. So once you continue, we want to console.clear. And it just clears everything. And where do we display? I'm gonna make this its method itself because I always want that to pop up at top. I'm gonna call it private static. Doesn't return anything. It just prints something out to the. I mean, I could make it return something. Always. It probably would be better. String. We'll do it this way for now. Just to see what happens. Player info. Oh, I'm probably going to have to pass in the player object. Or I could just attach it to the. Oh, that'd be a better way to do it. So let's make that a character variable and call it string player info, capitalized, get set. Cool. Then it's going to cause bugs throughout because since it's an interface, it's required be used by the other ones, which is exactly what I want to do. And wait, do I? Okay, so public string player So I'm gonna have to do this the right way for this time. How do I do this again? I tend to forget a lot how to do certain things. Even though I do it like a million times. But once I'm in front of a camera, I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry for cussing, but deal with it. Get set. I'll show you guys what I'm looking up. Because I know I need to create a private class. I just forget how to... What's the correct way to set the get sets stuff. Yeah. I thought that was... Yeah, value. That's what it is. Boom, baby. Is that close? I just had the semicolons, which threw it off. Whatever. Alright, so do that, get set. So what it is exactly, I'm returning again. Let's revert some changes here. Probably deleted something I didn't want to. Since we're doing it, yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Don't need that parenthesis anymore. And don't need to set it, I don't believe. Because I'm just getting these values and putting it in a certain way. Oh yeah, I just want to get... I was like, what? That should be right. Cool. So I'm going to copy this and pretty much do it for all the other ones as well. There's probably a cleaner way to write this, but this is fine for now. It's easier to read. There's some developers that make it like super complex to read. Like stuff like this is kind of confusing, but I'm kind of used to it. But sometimes they make it like, I don't know. I'd rather have it easier to read than super cool way to... I wrote it in one line, bro. Cool, dude. Type thing. Alright, so... Alright, if we build, get more errors. Yes. Cool. And I believe that's it. So if we should build successful and it's up to date, cool. Now let's implement that in our new way to do this. Console.write. So I can do it right here. I believe... Oh, we don't have a character. It's main user in this case. Cool. I'm actually like how I set this up. This makes sense for what I'm doing. Yeah, cool. Nice. I'm actually like where it's going. Now this should print, I actually don't want to implement this here, because this should always handle how it displays and stuff like that. I think each one of these methods should always clear at the end. Because you want each thing to do, it's kind of its own thing. I don't like having to remember, oh, stops clearing here and I need to clear it here type thing. It just always new. It just do it that way for now. There'll probably be a better way to implement this later, but for right now, since we don't know where we want to go with this, let's just do it this way. Cool. So let's run this and see what happens. Oh, I also want to add the slash. Is it? Which way is it? It's like this. What else did I want to display here? No, let's just run it and see what happens. Oh, fucking debugger. Oh, jeez. Was I holding a key on accident? Let's add enemies information too, because we have that available to us. I don't think they have a name though, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, let's start that again. Do B this time. Oh, that's a little bug. You see that? Ah, alright. So, there's a chance where this could be 0 and say so let's just create another variable called what should I call this? Direct hit, maybe? I just call it attack for now. Equals 10. Make that here, and because I don't want to display the health points, because there could be a enemy has lost 0 health points, but that doesn't make sense, even though they did lose health points. What? Oh, semicolon. This isn't like JavaScript words. JavaScript super. There's only like 2 cases, I believe, where semicolons could affect something, I believe. But that's besides the point. B. Cool. Got that taken care of. Alright, so we're kind of starting out like how to deal with this thing. Probably gonna add another interface thing, like how each one attacks, and going back and forth, more kind of dialogue along the way too. But this is kind of exactly what I want to do, I believe, kind of just playing around with it. So today we fixed our concatenation issue. Added another variable property to the interface class. Seems like it's pretty much working all the way up to this point. There's little things that happens like that we fixed with the tech HP, stuff like that. And I believe this is a new C# method, so if it doesn't work for you, just use what I was doing before. There's also a, like string dot join or something like that, and you can join a bunch of strings like that. Yeah, just go on Stack Overflow. There's a bunch of ways to concatenate, a better way to concatenate strings if you can't run this method. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Sorry I haven't been uploading recently, but please like and subscribe. And hope you look forward to the next video. And also, by the way, I might be, I don't know if I should do this every other day or every day. Seems like every other day I just, like, can't think of new ideas a lot more. But, what do I want to do? I want to do every day. That was my commitment to begin with, so sorry I haven't been doing that. Let's get back on the road and let's do this. Again, please like and subscribe. Thanks.